Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wyatt and this is my Fummins build video. So I've got parts laying around for this Fummins everywhere. I've got big exhaust pieces I gotta put on there, and I've got a bunch of other stuff I gotta fix up here. But today, I'm gonna start tearing the truck apart because I really don't need a lot of the parts on the truck. I'm trying to go for a nice, sleek look. And actually, this is what I based my truck off of forever ago. And now we're just trying to get it. I'm putting a little bit of my own touch on it, but I got a guy here in Alaska in North Pole that is willing to trade me my 79 grill for his 77 grill. So we're gonna start tearing the truck apart now, and then throughout the winter here in Alaska, I'm gonna tear the truck down, I'm gonna put the body panels on there, and I'm gonna hopefully get the truck ready for paint in the spring. And hopefully this summer it'll be my pickup truck to drive the cars down to Anchorage, down to wherever I want to go for tracks or whatnot. But yeah, we're gonna start the build process now, and we'll go along the way and see how this all turns out. Hopefully it'll turn out good. So this is actually the first time I've really torn this truck apart the right way. Every other time I really just took everything off. I slapped in the 12-valve drivetrain and just slapped it back together and then drove it up here to Alaska. So this is the first time we're gonna take this apart, and hopefully we're gonna do a really nice job and make this a nice, like a really nice painted truck. It's gonna be a nice work truck for me to have for a very long time, because I've got a lot of extra pieces for the truck, and these old 70s trucks were not easy to come by, but they got a lot of extra pieces and parts that lay around, and like they're everywhere. They're really great trucks for that. But we're gonna make this one a little bit unique, and we're gonna put on the 77 grill and we're gonna paint it up really nice. I'm actually gonna remove all of the trim on the whole truck and hopefully sell it to somebody or give it to somebody that actually wants it, because I really liked the dent side that these are known for. Hence the reason they're known as dent sides. I love the dent side on this, so I'm gonna take it off and I'm gonna build this to really what I want it to be. And it's finally gonna be like almost done. I'm super excited. Like, this has been my dream build since I've been like 15, and finally I'm able to finally get this thing done where it's gonna be like a nice truck. It's not just gonna be temped together to get it across the country or to go do a job. Like, this is gonna be really nice, I hope. Alright, so front grill is finally off, and this is the start to making this truck not necessarily right, but I'm hoping that when I build this, it'll last for like the next 10 years. Like the paint job and all the pieces and parts, I'm kind of hoping it lasts a while. The only thing I'm kind of thinking is not going to last a lot is the transmissions, because I didn't pick exactly the best transmission. I picked an E4OD to put behind this thing, and I've got two of them right now. The one in it is a billet. It just leaks a lot, so I'm gonna pull that one out, reseal it, and I'm gonna put the stock one in and see if a stock one can actually handle the 12 valve without breaking it. So yeah, I got all the pieces here. We're gonna bring all these pieces over, and maybe not the bumper. I'm not really sure. I'll have to message the guy and see if he wants the bumper, and I'll trade my bumper for something else. But I'm gonna bring all these over, hopefully safely, to the gentleman that's going to give me a nice 77 grill all complete. And obviously I'm going to tear this truck, all the trim's going to come off, and then I'm going to start doing my Bondo and welding and all that stuff if I need to do Bondo. I'm hoping not, but I got the paint guy that is going to try and walk me through everything, because I'm not a real big body guy. I've never been a body guy, but a guy here in Fairbanks is actually going to help me. He's a really good paint guy, and I got recommended him by a couple people on Facebook, actually, and one of my good buddies here, and he's gonna show me how to go through this and do this the right way. He's gonna like send me video recommendations on what paint to use and how to use it and all that stuff, so like when I do this, it does last a long time and it's not just some rattle cans. And I'm hoping this thing lasts me about 10 years. That's what I think I can get out of it. a nice paint job, a nice everything with the amount of maintenance. I just want a low maintenance truck for about 10 years. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Like, I obviously want to keep up on that and maybe do a transmission here or there. Yeah, this just comes with the territory of owning a Fummins. But yeah, now it's time to make this thing look pretty, since it did all this work and all this crazy stuff. It drove across all of North America pretty much, from New York all the way up to Fairbanks, Alaska. So this thing has been through the ringer and it's done its job. I haven't really broke down at all yet. The only thing I have a little bit of problem with right now is the gas tank put a hole in it, so I got to fix that. And then the transmission leaks a lot. So, and that's just bad seals because it's old and it's from the 90s. The transmission's an E4OD out of an old Power Stroke. So I'm going to pull that out, reseal that transmission. I got another transmission to throw in it just to see if a stock one can handle it. And then I'll obviously redo the tank and make all that right. But for the most part, this setup is working really, really well. It's just small, like, cosmetic stuff that keeps getting in the way, or just damages that I can't repair quickly because of cash. So yeah, this is this is what I'm starting with, this beautiful super cab. And it's gonna be turned into a beautiful Fummins very soon. All right, so we traded our 79 grill for a 77 grill. We got all the little bits and pieces that we're gonna need to put it together, all the hardware and everything. And look at that, it's relatively pretty good shape. There's a few little dinks and dents, as you can probably see. That corner's pretty messed up, but I don't think it's anything I can't fix or have somebody else fix for me. So now we're gonna remove all the snow and we're gonna take all of the trim off of the truck, and we're gonna get it completely stripped down to just that nice, smooth, dent side that these trucks are very well known for. All right, so this is what it looks like with all the chrome still on it. I did take that off, but all the rest of the chrome's still on there. And this over here is what it looks like when there's no chrome left on it. I know, it looks weird. Alright, so there we go. All the trim is off the truck and it is looking super, super good. I'm super proud that this is finally happening. Like, my dream truck since 15 is finally being built. And I'm sorry I pissed off a couple Ford guys by destroying all the trim on the bottom of the bed here, but that stuff's super hard to get off. If you ever disassemble one of these, it's whatever. So, but thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe to see the Fummins be built. I'm going to try and document as much of the build as possible, but we'll still try and make it somewhat interesting.